episode of Disqualified. I am your main roster predictions champion,
There
Trevin.
you go.
He almost slipped up and said double champ.
Yeah, he almost did.
I almost did, but joined by my lovely co-host and your NXT predictions champion, Caleb.
Hola!
And our cameraman and producer, Zach, has picked the squeakiest chair in the building.
Indeed. I'll try not to move.
So, I mean, you guys have seen this show for a little bit. You know that if the belt that we're talking about, the show that we're talking about, the belt stays on the thing. So that's why I'm not holding my lovely championship today. But yes,
Beltless.
I'm wearing a belt. I'll pull a Zach. I'm wearing the belt. I'm not beltless. But yeah, we're here to talk about NXT, everyone's favorite weekly show. Mainly just us.
Yeah.
A lot of people hate NXT. The only other person that I know in the YouTube sphere that loves NXT is Ross Tweddle from Cultaholic. He's the only other person that I know that's like, oh, I fucking love NXT. I watch it every week. It is the perfect balance of silly and funny, or silly and serious.
Yeah, because I follow other creators as well, like Santi. He reacts to NXT decently often. Like he co-streams NXT, but he doesn't really because post every weekly he talks about where every story is heading in a podcast format. He doesn't really do that for NXT, but he at least co-streams it. And then there's one reviewer, Johnny, who just reviews every weekly in the big wrestling sphere. He reviews all three of the WWE big weeklies, including NXT, and also the two AEW weeklies, but he just gives a synopsis of what happens. He doesn't really talk about much after.
Oh, real quick, speaking of AEW, they now have their own streaming service.
Somehow.
No, because they are working with Kiswi.
Yes. Because of Warner Brothers being in buyer limbo, HBO Max is in limbo, and AEW weeklies were previously on that. So they're like, we best hop out of this.
It's not even that. There's also where they're still on pay-per-view.com for their big shows too, so they kind of want to move away from that.
Yeah.
I think the highest tier, I've only looked at this once. I think it was $150 for the whole year.
Dang.
It's that's relatively cheap. You're getting all the weekly shows. You're getting all their library. You're getting podcasts from them like WWE does.
Mm-hmm. And you're getting their appealies.
Yeah, that shit. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Definitely makes it easier for us when we want to start covering AEW to cover it. It just sucks that that's another subscription.
Yeah.
But
we're
we now have a group bank account, so
yes,
just go out there.
We're also debating how long we're going to be covering AEW because things have happened inside that company.
Things suck everywhere in wrestling.
Yeah.
You got WWE just not utilizing people or just completely forgetting about them.
Yeah.
But or shoving them down our throats.
Yes. But one person we're glad they're reutilizing.
Tatum Paxley, the TE stocks are rising. Yes, your new women's North American champion comes out. She makes the debut of her side plates on screen. Basically, long story short, because it's pretty much what everyone's first promo is after they win the championship. Unless you're Miles Bourne, which was a breath of fresh air. That's how it means so much to me. This is our title. This isn't my title.
Yeah.
This is our title. She said that when she won the NXT Women's Championship.
Yeah, but she's basically taking this time to explain, she has spent so much of her career chasing friends and approval, and she's kind of in her bump that phase. She will try relationships organically now and focus on the title.
The calling theme music, because I don't know how it goes. Yeah, so Izzy Dame comes out. And, I gotta give her credit. And I gotta give a lot of people in NXT credit when they can do this, because they're ready for the main roster, at least when it comes in terms of promo. Crowd was chanting the whole time against Izzy.
Mhm.
Every time she spoke, they just booed her out. They said, turn her mic off, shut the fuck up. Or not shut the fuck up, but shut the hell up. So they were chanting that. And the whole time, she's just talking through it.
Yep.
There was one time where she paused and looked and then just went right back. And I was like, don't feed them. You speaking enough is feeding them. And I'm not saying don't speak. That's your job. Go out there. You're supposed to talk. Don't feed them by giving them a reaction. You give them a reaction, you're giving them what they want. They want you thrown off. They want you to forget so they can say, oh, she's not as good as Tatum. Izzy has improved 10 fucking fold over 2025. She is a completely different person than when I first saw her wrestle in NXT. Like, bruh, she's good. She's ready to go just like Tatum.
Yeah, speaking of first time in NXT, Izzy counteracts everything Tatum is saying by saying, stop lying to these people, because we all know why you're really here. Roll the tape.
Yeah.
And it's Tatum's rookie year footage, basically a little vignette of Tatum's rookie year on NXT. And dadgum, I was like, who dat?
Yeah, like I told you, she hasn't had brown hair since 2022.
Yeah.
So 2K, why the fuck does Tatum Paxley have brown hair in the new game? Also, why aren't her tattoos updated?
Because they suck at their job.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to. Who's someone that they
What?
They updated Brooks Jensen. They gave him new attire.
Yes. You're explaining to someone who is on the side of the internet that makes fun of ball and gun gamers why we make fun of ball and gun gamers.
Yeah, it's like, bruh. It's like, I just expected the bare minimum. The bare minimum. They updated Ciampa. He has no beard in the game. And he's not even with the company anymore.
I was about to say, he's not in the company.
But Tatum Paxley, the woman who won your developmental brand's top championship last year. No, we're not going to update. Actually, we are going to update. We're going to give her the wrong hair color.
Because you had black in 2K25, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had black 2K. I also love how they can do things with the models that we can't. So, Tatum Paxley's base model has one long sock on the left leg and none on the right. So when you go into Creation Suite, both show up. And you can't get rid of one. Because socks in the game are together. That's just stupid to me, at least. Why not just give us the option to take one off?
Because that would require more programming.
It would require more programming. They did a lot of programming this year, and bro, let me tell you, I was playing My Rise. We'll get back to this right after the story. I was playing My Rise.
Career ender.
Oh my
The
god.
physics are career ending.
Yeah, they are. But one woman that I was facing, she took off a hood. And let me tell you what, they did not fix those hair physics.
Nope.
Motherfucker. I said, when the fuck did the Flash join join WWE? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Thought SpongeBob was fucking drawing shapes out on the fucking screen.
Yes. But yeah, Tatum laughs off the little vignette and is like really trying to get under my skin again. And Tatum fires back. They spat a little bit. Tatum is like, listen, or Izzy is like, listen, the Calling's gonna make sure that your reign with this is as short as your main title reign. Turn around. Oh hey, Nico and Sean.
Oh hey, the two people no one cares about.
And big boot.
Big boot.
Power bomb.
I'm trying to think of what the fuck her name is for that finisher she has. Because the only thing I could think of is what I think Gallows called them. That was the Gallows pole, and that's not. She's not Luke Gallows.
No.
Probably the same height as him, but she's not Luke Gallows. She's better than him.
Yeah. And this is not the last we will see of this little rivalry.
But Izzy holds up the title, and then we cut to commercial break.
Yes.
And when we come back, we are in the NXT locker room, and it is Charlotte Legacy and Eli Knight. And I'm forgetting the other people.
I think.
No, I'm thinking of last week's segment.
Yeah, no. You're thinking of last week's segment. The return from commercial break was actually Ethan and Ricky talking about the main event match. And then we cut to this triple threat that was made last week of Shawn Legacy versus Eli Knight versus Jasper Troy.
And it was good.
Yeah.
I'd say it was good. I have never seen this ending to a match.
No. Jasper Troy got put through the announce table.
Yeah, and you're like, well, how? Keanu Carver lifted this big motherfucker up.
Yeah.
So, the story of the match was these two small fuckers trying to get Jasper down and out the ring.
Yeah,
The
because
first-
basically, despite it being triple threat rules, it was literally a handicap match with Jasper being the handicapped. And if he's down and out or like on the outside, Legacy and Eli were like,
It could just be a normal one-on-one match. We
Yeah.
just have to keep making sure he stays out the picture.
yeah,
And they finally get him outside the ring. He doesn't take a bump, which I always find funny watching big men not take bumps.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you went over the top rope. Just fall. Just fall.
Yeah.
But he holds on to the apron skirt. And out of nowhere, fucking Keanu Carver, rah! Fucking big ass lariat. And says, get your big ass up. Who?
Spine
Boom!
buster through the announce table.
And then he looks at Booker. I told you, tell your guy keep his name out my mouth. Leaves.
I love Keanu Carver.
And then commercial break. I said, that's where you go to commercial? You're not at least going to show it one more time? Like Raw does?
Yeah, so Jasper eventually, after we return from commercial, gets enough gas to re-enter the ring.
He re-enters for like a second because refs are checking up on him. And he goes to climb up into the ring, and Shawn Legacy sees this out the corner of his eye, runs, drop kicks him through the ropes. He says, no, fuck you, stay out of this.
Yeah.
Legacy and Knight go back to it. Then here comes Jasper Troy.
Yep, trying to black hole slam. Eli drop kicks Legacy out of it, and Jasper's like, what the did you just do?
Yeah, then they both hit, I think, stereo diving moves on him.
Yes. I believe it goes into, moves to get him laid out on the floor. Moonsault from Eli,
Mhm.
and then 450 from Legacy.
Both pin Jasper Troy. When I say both pin, yes, I mean successfully. 1, 2, 3. We have 2 winners of this triple threat match.
That will become relevant later.
Also, when the fuck has this rule ever been precedented? Why don't they just restart the match?
Is it a hidden feature in the new game?
No. Also, I love whenever they do this. When they have multiple men win a match, they'll just play the show's theme song.
Yeah.
So, there was... Speaking of, if you watched our Raw review yesterday, I noted that Kofi lost his voice on a random episode of Raw before bragging rights. Well, on the same episode of Raw, they had Team Raw versus Team Raw hopefuls. And if any of the hopefuls pinned a member of the Team Raw roster for bragging rights, they would earn that person's spot. Well, spoiler alert, no one earned their spot. So when Team Raw won, they just played the Raw theme song. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess. And I believe at the time it was Nickelback.
Yeah.
No, it might have still been Papa Roach. It might have still been Papa Roach for a little while longer. Then they switched to Burn It to the Ground by Nickelback.
Yeah. But, as I said, them getting a double pin will become relevant later. But first, actual factual tag team action.
Yes, it is a Birthright represented by Alexis King and Uriah Connors taking on Charlie Dempsey and Tavion Heights in a one-night only NQCC revival.
Yes, and the NQCC were cooking. Like, it's as if they never broke up.
The NQCC is fine. There's no war in the NQCC.
he's acting like a sleeper agent because later in the match, like a sleeper agent.
Yeah, because Fit Finlay and his dad, William Regal, come out. Yeah, you know that guy you're helping out? Yeah, fuck you. German suplex to Tavion Heights, throws him into the ring where he gets stretched.
Coronation,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Charlie Dempsey is now in Birthright, officially.
They all did this because they couldn't have Charlie Dempsey suplex Ren Sinclair. Because let me tell you, going into last week, okay. Like, looking at the promo last week, okay. Kind of makes sense that Tavion would want to help Charlie, but he also was mad at Charlie because Charlie didn't want him to leave the NQCC.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is so obvious that this was supposed to be David Finlay. But WWE lowballed him and wanted him to start on NXT when he is perfect for the main roster. He's someone that can come in and instantly change the fabric of WWE, but no, let's lowball him. So I'm glad he's in AEW. Get that fucking bag, bro.
Yeah.
Get that bag. I know plenty of people who are in WWE just for the bag.
Yep.
Now, we have the former Don. Tony D'Angelo comes out. And, well, I already knew what the second part was going to be.
Yeah.
I think everyone knew what his second part
Yeah,
of his
he
plan was
officially
gonna be.
announces he's entering the NXT championship scene.
Yay.
Okay.
Yay.
And the crowd went mild.
Hey, if he's the one to take it off of Joe Hendry, I guess cool.
Yeah.
If he's not, then you're wasting this character. I think he's going to be the one that takes it off of Joe. I do not see Joe holding it very long past Stand and Deliver.
If even he holds it past Stand and Deliver.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are going to be standing in the arena because a lot of people are going to need to call an Uber after this next segment.
Yeah, they're going to have to wait for their Uber to get delivered. So, I think, and here's what I think they should do. But they won't do it. They won't commit to it because they would have needed to do a double taping. They should have recorded another episode that takes place after next week's episode where they're all trapped in the PC because of this next vignette. It is Tatum Paxley running around backstage asking everyone, hey, have you seen Izzy Dane?
And she runs into Shiloh Hill. And he's like, no, I haven't seen him, but I'm pretty sure, like, I've been in the garage area the whole time, so, like, I haven't seen them leave.
She's like, I want to get them before they leave. And he's like, before they leave?
I got a way of doing that.
Say less! And then we see him and Tatum run outside, and then we cut to our next match. Because we get the payment to this after the next match. So, I will leave you on a cliffhanger because this is good. So, next we have Sol Ruca taking on Lainey Reed. It's a good match.
Yeah.
The whole part of this match was Lainey staying in the center of the ring.
Yep,
She said,
she's
you're not
like-
getting me near the corners, near the ropes. Fuck you, you're not snatching my soul.
Yep. And Lainey went with it. Like, this was actually a very, very good match in terms of storytelling and tech. And, like, for lack of a better term, technical work, because she was like, we are staying in the center of this ring, whether you like it or not.
Brother, I told you, from the moment I saw her wrestle in NXT for the first time, I said, oh, this is a fucking demon. Where the fuck did she come from?
Yeah.
And then they haven't had her wrestle a lot since then. Like, she does the occasional tag match.
Yeah.
She rarely has a singles match. And it's like, why? She's one of your best fucking hoopers right now,
Yeah,
dude.
no, this was an amazing match in terms of action and storytelling, because eventually Sol understands the game and is like, I'll just Irish whip you then.
Like, brother, they were hooping
Yeah.
in fucking Florida last night. Not only NXT, but shout out to Bam out of Bio dropping 83 fucking points against the Wizards. Ha!
Yeah.
Motherfucker went crazy. Yeah. Second best points scored in an NBA game. Second most, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah,
So, towards the end of this match, Sol is like, okay, I think I can get her eye off the ball. They start going back and forth. Lainey is going for the receipt. That's what she's calling her knee. I think Southern Hospitality is better, but
Teach their own.
she goes to hit the receipt. Soul moves out the way, throws her up not for a pin, but because she knows Laney is very aggressive. She's not gonna let Soul get away. So Soul takes that little second to run to the corner. Laney chases. She forgets her primary objective.
Oh!
Gets that Soul snatch for the 1, 2, 3. All right.
And we see JC Jane crashing out out of the entrance stage. Someone's lurking.
Yes.
There's a man in the woods.
There's a man in the woods. It's Zarya.
Yeah, and Soul looks up from JC and is like, oh.
Oh, fuck.
Is like, you gotta do something tonight? No, we cut to commercial, thankfully. And when
now we come back to Looney Tunes. So,
yeah, Shiloh and Tatum are running back in the building. They run into Stone, and Stone is like, why are a bunch of car alarms going off? What?
No, so Tatum is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, Shiloh's walking back into the building.
And so it's the calling. They're walking out, and they're like, "Where are our car?" They're walking down the hallway. If you watch NXT, you know that long hallway before they get to the warehouse area.
Was what is supposed to basically be the delivery truck entrance.
Yeah, so they're walking out, and Spears is like, "What the hell is that noise?" And he runs out, and not only his car raised on cinder blocks, pretty much every single car has their alarm on.
Yep, because
and you see Shiloh Hill in the background just walking.
Yep. Because Shiloh Hill, making sure he got the right car, took the tires off of every car in the NXT staff parking lot.
Because, to quote, he didn't know which ones was the Collings. So, I don't think anyone's going home.
And he hands the wrench to Stone. Stone walks through to see the damage. The Collings sees him with wrench in hand and are like,
"You did this! What's wrong with you?"
And Stone's like, no, wait!
No, the funniest part is because Stone pulls him inside because it's loud out there. And then Shiloh yells at him. He's like, "We're inside. Inside voices." He goes, "Oh, well, he gives you the spiel that I just gave you." And then he hands it to Stone and he goes, "What even is this?" Which makes me think there's only two people whose cars he did not touch.
Tatum.
His own and Tatum's.
Yes.
They're the only two people that canonically got to go home last night.
Yeah.
Even Shawn Michaels was fucked. On socials, they posted Shawn Michaels sitting in his office just waiting for his car to be fixed.
Shawn is also real good at the social media work.
He is. I love him so much.
Yeah, but later in the parking lot, and what I assume is them grabbing their Uber, Tatum is like, "Gotcha!"
Yeah, and they start brawling. It really goes nowhere, but it is made official. Next week in Houston, Tatum Paxley will defend her NXT Women's North American Championship against Izzy Dane.
Inside a steel cage.
I fear. I can't go through heartbreak again.
Yes. I feel like she's retaining, especially with the side plates. It's like, sure, you did this to us once. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
You know, they have an old saying in Tennessee. I think it's in Texas. Here in Tennessee, it's
Get fucked.
"Fool me once, shame on you. You fool me, can't get fooled again."
Yeah, but if their match at Vengeance Day was any indicator of how good a steel cage match is going to be, oh, brother.
The only thing I'm going to be sad about is I can't see that apron enziguri this episode. That episode. Because, bruh, when I tell you that step-up apron enziguri is one of the best fucking moves they have in WWE right
It's
now.
like, y'all thought because I was on the outside, I'm down for the count? Got you!
Hey, look, dumbass! As Javon would say. I need Javon to do that move at least once and call someone a dumbass while doing it. That's just beautiful.
Yes.
But next, you spelt this woman's name wrong.
Who?
Ren.
It's 2 N's.
No, it's one.
I swear it's 2 N's.
It's one.
It's one.
I'm double checking this.
It is
I swear it's
WREN Sinclair.
Mother.
She's in the new 2K game, so I noticed.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Ren Sinclair comes out with new theme music.
Yay!
She got Death Rebel.
Let's go, Ren.
It's good though. I like it. It's girly pop. I like it. It's nice.
Yeah.
Then Thea Hale comes out. Look, all right. We need to have a discussion about Thea Hale, not in a negative way. We need to have a discussion about people on the fucking internet. They are still harassing Thea Hale after Blake Monroe failed to kick out.
They still talk about that?
Yes.
We've gone through 3 new champions.
She has just posted on Instagram the other day. I think it's like a 2 or 5 minute video where she is basically crying and basically saying like, bruh, this shit is getting out of hand. I can't even go to Disney anymore without people saying some shit. Like, bruh, at the end of the day, these are just fucking people, dude. It is
Going to
not
Disney
that
is
deep.
adult.
You'll need your internet taken away.
Here's the thing. You're in Orlando for NXT. There's a lot to do in Orlando, but a lot of the shit that you can do, guess what? It's nighttime when you're working. A lot of that shit is popping at night.
Yeah.
Disney's something you can go do any time of the fucking day.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Disney adults in WWE.
Yeah.
But,
Because that's the thing.
and here's the thing. She's fucking 22 as well. Like, she's been doing this for 4 years. She said that she dropped out halfway through high school to move to Orlando to pursue this dream.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, cut the girl some slack.
Because if this match is any indicator, she is also dope.
Yeah, she's dope, but you could tell that she had low energy walking into this. She's not as energized as she usually is. And I could tell, but...
Because y'all need your internet taken away.
Yes. Boom. To jail. Go to jail. We had fucking Ren Sinclair versus Thea Hale in a good old speed match final. I need to tell you something about 2K after this episode ends. Or actually, I could just do it after we wrap this segment.
Yeah.
Fairly good match. Very, very good match.
Yeah.
Ren and Thea, both 2 technical wizards in the ring.
Thea, basically, any chance she gets, going for that Kimura, because time is of the essence in this type of match.
And Ren said, all right, you want to target the arms, motherfucker? You have a submission that targets 1. I have a submission that targets your rotator cuffs. Fuck you mean. Gets her into the final wrench. Yeah, that's the most you can do to tap in that move. That is the most, because you're not tapping anything, brother. Yeah. Thea taps. Ren Sinclair is going on to Houston next week to face Fallon Henley, which I think is the quickest turnaround from a tournament final to the actual final that we've had in NXT.
No, yeah, 1 week.
1 week, and I think Ren wins it.
Yeah, I'm
Ren
predicting
wins it.
Ren wins it.
It's a Tuesday show, so we're not predicting it
Yeah,
like we usually do, but like she's winning that belt,
Yeah, because I think she's also entering a home turf hero.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe we have 2 Texas people performing next week.
Yeah.
But we have a new tournament.
Yep.
And I'm iffy. I don't know if they're actually going to call it the Dusty Classic.
Yeah,
And they should call it the Dusty Classic.
it is a men's tag team tournament to see who will face Van Swipe Right at Stand and Deliver. And there were supposed to be 2 more teams in this tournament, but
I can't believe I'm going to give them acknowledgement and praise. Brad Baylor said something smart. He said, so why go through all the tournaments when, like, why have to go through a tournament to get belts? That's stupid. He said, why can't they just face who they're going to face? And Jackson Drake says, yeah, man, that's stupid. Imagine having to go through a tournament to get this. If I recall, didn't you have to go through a tournament on Evolve?
Yeah, but a new team in the bracket is the team of Shawn Legacy and Eli Knight, because there was because Elio Lafleur in a backstage segment, wants to break the tournament stigma of speed. He's like,
and he also makes sense. He said, dude, this goes against everything this title stands for.
going fast.
Oh, yeah. Here's the thing with 2K. So, you're doing My Rise matches, and you have to do matches to get to your next thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can do speed matches.
Mm-hmm.
They will pop up in the list of matches because it'll give you a random match and a random opponent.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a 3-minute speed match and a 5-minute speed match.
Mm-hmm.
The speed titles, nowhere to be seen in the game.
Oh!
So you have the rule set programmed into the game.
You
But
don't have the match to do it.
but not the titles to do the match with. They also, this is fucking hilarious. They have the men's crown jewel championship, but not the women's.
What the?
And here's the funny thing. Yes, you can just recolor the strap white. That title's so big on the fucking men. And I don't know if you know this about the video game. They scale down the belts for the women. That thing is fucking humongous.
Yeah.
That thing looks like a fucking blanket.
Dude, it looked like on the 2 Crown Jewel winners, it looked like a freaking corset.
Yeah. It's like, what are we doing? Get a smaller belt design.
It wouldn't be able to hold all the diamonds on it.
Yeah, and then how many diamonds did they say was on it?
I believe this was like 100 carat worth of diamonds. Or like...
Just disgusting.
Yeah.
Just disgusting displays of wealth. But we can't pay our employees, we can't put down our ticket prices, because we need to put 100K worth of diamonds on a belt.
Don't quote me on that number. It might be higher.
Oh, I don't get it. Dude, that seems accurate to me.
Yeah.
Because that's the type of
But
extraordinary
yeah,
shit
but
that
the
they
two
do.
teams that we're talking about getting kicked out is because in the tournament announcement segment backstage, Dark State's yapping about why does there need to be a tournament when we haven't even gotten our official rematch yet.
Mhm.
And OTM walk into the room being like, oh, you talk about a rematch when y'all cost us every match we've been in?
Oh, no, this fight ain't finished. They start brawling there. They get kicked from the tournament.
Yep, both teams
My question
do.
is, what the fuck does OTM have to do to get those goddamn tag titles? They have more than fucking earned that shit.
Yep.
And I know this from firsthand experience. They scared the fucking shit out of me.
Yeah.
At the NXT fucking live we went to, we were the only motherfuckers. I think we told the story too. We were the
Yeah.
only motherfuckers on this side of the ring chanting LWO. Because they're facing LWO, and we fucking love LWO here.
They stared your ass down.
They stared me and Trevor down, and we both went,
Oh, they are terrifying mother.
bruh, I was like, I've never felt so small in my life, and I'm a big guy.
Yeah, you're like 6'2".
Yeah, I'm like 6'2", 6'3". That's, holy shit. Yeah, made me feel like a little fucking kid. Dude, put the belts on them, dude.
Yes.
They're so fucking good.
Yeah.
Nemo can talk in both English and Spanish, and that gives them a leg up. And Lucien Price is just a big motherfucker who loves to throw people around.
Yeah.
Fucking cinema, dude.
Yeah, I feel like the rivalry will be OTM and Dark State at Stand and Deliver probably, which will be a very good match.
It's going to be a good match. It's going to be a good match.
Yeah.
Especially because Saquon's one of the tag reps. So,
Yeah.
hey, you're getting good.
Yeah.
You're getting
We're
good.
eating good.
And now, talking about eating good, this is actually a pretty good main event match.
Yeah.
And it is our main event of the evening. It is a tag team match. It is the champions. Joe Hendry, your NXT champion, and Miles Bourne, your NXT North American champion, taking on Ethan Page and Ricky Saints.
Yeah.
There's actually one thing I want to talk about before we get to this because I forgot to say it earlier before Ren's match. But since both of these men appeared in the backstage segment with Ren, I can say that. I can say this now. I fully agree with what Kendall Gray did. Ren was going to do the Joe Hendry gimmick of opening the fridge and saying his name, and all that was in there, which I find funny, all that was in there in a gym, a like workout facility / gym's
Yep.
fridge,
Was a full birthday
Sheet
esque
cake.
sheet cake, yeah. And Joe
we cut
Hendry
away.
Joe Hendry comes up from behind them being like, what you guys looking for?
And, the three start discussing. We pan a little further, so it's just... No, not yet. We pan further, so it's just Joe and Miles.
Yeah.
And then we pan out, and Kendall Gray is eating the cake by handfuls.
And, and Ren is like, Kendall, what you doing? We gotta
I
head
don't got
out.
a match tonight. And have you seen that body? That body needs some fucking calories in it. Because she needs to burn them. Like, bruh, the six-pack on Kendall Gray is fucking insane. And the fact that she's not in the 2K game either is pissing me off.
Oh, yeah.
I'm mad.
She's probably DLC.
No.
Dang it.
No, I told you. We got Danhausen. I love Danhausen. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited to play as him in 2K. We got Danhausen and not an updated Tatum Paxley. That's what's pissing me off.
Ball and gun games.
Ball and gun games. Pretty much every other female superstar got an upgrade. Except for Tatum Paxley.
Some of the men's stars didn't even get upgraded.
Actually, I think the only other woman did not get upgraded, other than Legends, of course, because they rarely update Legends. And if they do update Legends, they downgrade them. Why is Batista less accurate now? We lost all of his current day tattoos.
Yeah.
They gave us a cool-ass Umaga model in 2K22, and then took that shit away. Or it was 24, it was one of the two.
Yeah.
And then they took that shit away just for the 08 model, which, cool, doesn't have all of his updated tattoos that he had before he passed.
Yeah.
But I think the only other woman to not be updated is Wendy Chu. Which she has a whole new gimmick now.
Yeah.
Well, I apologize, Wendy Chu, but you still have your nap time gimmick in 2K, so jabber.
Yeah.
On Evolve.
Yeah, but...
When I make Evolve.
Yeah, but the story heading into this match is Ethan and Ricky are trying to earn a pinfall to earn an opportunity to become two-time champions. I don't specify for which belts, though, because that plays into the ending.
Two-time champion. I love Ethan Page, man.
Yeah.
He is so good at this shit. Pretty good tag team bout. I can't lie. I think I know what it is with Joe Hendry. The gimmick, I understand the gimmick. It works. I like it. It's the in-ring work. And people might say, well, it's the same thing, isn't it, when I bring this person up? It's like Miz, except Miz is good. The reason why Miz is so good by having a very limited moveset is because he, by having a very limited moveset, has proven he can be an Iron Man in the company. Because I don't think he has ever gone down with injury. And let me tell you, this man has been working consistently in WWE since 2006. That is 20 years.
Yes, he's had concussions and scares, but never pulls, tears, or breaks.
Think about that. 20 years of doing a business that is very injury heavy. That just the wear and tear of not just doing the matches. Because when to do the matches a lot like they did back in the day, your body gets calloused. Your body gets used to it. The travel that they have to undergo. The training that they have to undergo. I think we all forget Cody Rhodes didn't tear his pec in the match he tore at training.
Yeah.
The day before a match with Seth Rollins. Like, you could get injured in training too. It's it's a dangerous fucking thing. And the fact that he's able to do this over 20 years and not get injured is cool. Joe Hendry, on the other hand, I don't know what it is. It just, the ring work is not clicking with me.
Yes, because he is very much a bruiser. He goes for hard punches and toss you around. The thing is, because he's playing a showboaty character, he's not afraid to go for suicide dives and such-esque moves either. So it's like, what fighting style are you trying to portray?
Maybe all-rounder?
Yes, but that's the thing, is that...
For all-rounder, you'd think we'd have some more grapples in there, some more submissions.
Yeah, but he's literally just basically doing. You're exiting like your first quarter of doing MMA training.
Mm-hmm. Which, it's funny because didn't he say he's like a black belt in judo or some shit?
He's trained in judo, maybe jujitsu. I can't remember.
And it's like he has a black belt in a mixed martial art, and I am forgetting right now, so please forgive me.
Yeah.
Actually, you have your phone. Look it up.
Oh yeah.
But so, and then the inverse with Ricky Saints. I like Ricky Saints in ring work. He is super fluid in ring. The heel character work because you could very much tell that they are handcuffing him. They're not letting him be who he wants to be on the mic. And it's even bad because when you look at what happened 2 weeks ago with the Ricky Saints experience, the Absolute experience, I think it was 2 weeks ago. That was so poorly received that they took most of it off of social media.
He is a first dan black belt in judo and a 2-time British senior national champion in freestyle and Greco-Roman wrestling.
Yeah. And he doesn't use that in his moveset. He's not really a grappler. I'm like, dude, that's your bread and butter right there.
Yeah.
That's your character.
Yeah. You trained to grab a mofo. Grab a mofo.
Yeah. But yeah, so basically how this match ends, it's a inverse of what happened Saturday.
Yeah.
Where Ricky goes to throw the belt in, he throws it too far.
And he's like, oh no!
The best heel work Ricky Saints has done. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, so the match continues from there, and eventually all 4 men are getting exhausted because these are 4 high up on the card in terms of.
You got your 2 main champions. You got the 2 people that were just fighting for these belts.
Yes.
And that had these belts.
Yes, it's literally all 4 of these men can go. So Ethan, one last time, is like, hey, get the other belt.
Mm-hmm.
And Ricky is like, all right, slides it perfectly. But they get caught. Ref sees it. Ref lays it down. Spout happens where they're brawling each other, and Ricky is winding up a running spear, and Ethan tags his back. Ricky doesn't recognize it. Spear goes for the pin, and the ref is like, nah, your partner's in. Miles comes in, drop kicks out Ricky, I think, because Miles thought Ricky was still the legal man. Ethan, twisted grin onto the title on Joe Hendry. Ow.
Yeah.
And 1, 2, 3.
And you might be saying, well, isn't this disqualification? No. The ref put it there. He didn't take it out. So,
Also,
it's
the ref's
environmental.
back was turned.
Well, yeah, but even
Yeah.
still, it's environmental.
Yep.
Like, if you throw someone into the steel steps, they're not going to disqualify you.
No.
Because that's environmental.
Yes, the ref set it down there, distracted by other obligations. It's how Trick won the TNA championship from Joe Hendry. It's like ref set it down there, distracted by other obligations. So since he put it there, he's like, what am I gonna do? Disqualify me for them for them doing something?
Just goes up to them. My bad, fellas. My bad. I'm gonna go to the back, get you a new ref.
Run it back.
I guess just sit here and twiddle your thumbs for like a minute.
Yeah.
Like that would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but Ethan pins the world champion and has the right to challenge to try to become a 2-time NXT champion. Because I bet a lot of y'all forgot.
Bruh, please give him the belt again. I would love it.
Yeah.
Ethan Page is one of my favorites. He's been one of my favorites since I saw him in TNA years ago. Like he is so
I feel like
fucking good.
yes, I feel like it is a competition between Joe and between Tony and Ethan on who takes it off Joe, because I see them giving it to Ethan off of Joe so we can have a heel champion against face Tony.
Yeah. I could see Ethan being a transitional champ, which sucks because I like him, but
that's also
he
a
doesn't need another long
yeah.
reign with the title.
It's
Just
also
had 2.
Yes, it's also a heavy indicator of to main roster you go,
Mhm.
which he needs.
Like, when he came in his first match in NXT, he won the belt.
Yes.
And then he held it for, I want to say, like 5 months.
Yeah, it was a long time because he went through challenger after challenger too.
And then he lost it. And then I think he lost it to Oba.
No, he lost it to Trick, winning it back.
Yeah, Trick won it back. Then Oba won it off of Trick.
Yes.
And then, no, he kind of just sat there for a little bit, just
Yep.
doing nothing, spinning his wheels. Then he got the North American champion. Then he got the NXT Canadian North American championship.
Yep, and beat Oba's record in terms of days held, and also beat the NXT, and also won the record for most successful title defenses.
Yeah. And, oh shit, we got to wrap up soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. For This
Yeah.
episode of NXT. And that's it. This episode of Disqualified. I am your NXT Predictions Champion, Caleb. That is our main roster Predictions Champion, Trevin. And behind the camera, as always, is our cameraman and producer, Beltless, Zach. Be sure to like,
I'm worried about it.
comment, subscribe, ring the bell 3 times so you know the match is over. And we will see you next time. Thank you for your time and peace.
Bye!